Alright folks, looks like we are live on Twitch once again hunting for Shiny Corvisquire, currently on 175 Corvisquire KOs, and we're going to try to get this thing done today. What is going on to the early squad? I see Amon, Alex, and Debbie. What is going on, guys? Appreciate you being here as always. Give me a sec, I gotta spread the word, I gotta tweet that out, I gotta let everybody on the YouTube know, and I'm letting everybody on the Discord know that we are live, sending that out presently. Cool. Let's get it done. Like so. There we go. Okay, I had to mess with some stuff right before the stream, so I'm sorry I'm a little late. Slightly discombobulated, but I am here, and that's the important part. Dagon V Super Blade, what is going on, y'all? Dabbing Pab, how you doing? Brasona, Saladash, PK Ben Gallardacuno. PK Ben, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Super duper happy to get the Shiny Mew. Over the moon, man. Seriously, over the moon. Cheesy Man, Santa Raquinetta, what is going on, guys? Appreciate everybody coming out today, and we're gonna try to get this done. And like actually find some amount of something out there. Because for the time being, which is odd, there's no Corvisquire of any kind, what is killing me. Am I over the moon? Seriously? That's a joke I would make. And yes, a little bit I am. Santa Raquinetta, several Bolton have ambushed me. I'm gonna, yeah, say at least one. Nate, I didn't do the thing. I told Debbie I was gonna do the thing. And put up a little thing that says, hey, Coco's on hold. And then I didn't, because I'm the worst. And I also went to sleep at like 9:30 p.m. last night, which for me is insanely early. Araquanid had to run from 3 at once, and then got hit by all of them. Oh, shit. I hope that never happens. Yay, there we go. We do still have a command. Thanks to Sora for that one. That command worked out very well for us. Oh, do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? I see a Corvisquire. Exactly what I want. Rytig phased on a Ditto. I know what that's like, man. I've phased on multiple Dittos at this point. Once during the Dracloak hunt, and once in the Dynamax adventure. Nobody's suspicious. I don't know that you're not suspicious at all. I don't know why you'd even mention it, because you're so not suspicious. Anyway, yes, I hope it's a quick hunt as well. I hope everybody's hunts of quick hunts, man. Super Blade, where's my favorite water type? It's gotta be Totodile and Feraligatr. And Debbie, I mean, it's a classic. What can I say? What are you gonna do? Oh, shit. There's too many Boltund. I'm gonna have to deal with this the entire time. I wish there was a way. I wish, in addition to moves, in addition to abilities that, that make it so that one type spawns more often than some other type. I wish there were abilities that made one type appear less often, like almost like a repel for one given type, and just these Bolton should disappear off my screen. That's all I'm saying. I also did not get Corvisquire on my recommended. And Debbie, this is a side effect of falling asleep at, again, 9:30 p.m. Usually I'm up till like 1 a.m. So 9:30 is, you guys have no idea how early that is for me. I don't even know what I was thinking. I needed to sit here and get Corvisquire on the recommended. It didn't happen. I think it was a really, unfortunately, a side effect of staying up late and trying to get Corvisquire the previous night. Which meant that I was very tired in the morning, which means I went to sleep early, which means I didn't get Corvisquire done at the night. So really, I ruined it all for myself. Is what happened. It was a good sleep. I feel well rested today, where I did not yesterday. So that was the good thing. Ben, okay, as we're shutting Mew, this is the second region that I have all the shinies from. Technically true, although I still consider all other regions complete. It's just, you know, there's some Pokemon that are shiny locked, and what can you do? So this, I definitely consider my shiny decks complete, for the most part. Guillermo, a.k.a., thank you for the follow. Dad Donut Girl, Kyle, what is going on, guys? And, nobody's suspicious. You're not at all suspicious. Yeah, so it's not even worth mentioning how not suspicious you are, because you're that not suspicious. It's really... Isn't it obvious? It's obvious to me. How is that, like, the first Tyrant I've seen today? I feel like there were so many more Tyrant yesterday, and I don't know why. But no, there's Tyrant all over the place. Maybe I've just been ignoring them for the most part. I don't know. Chicken Game, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming out today. And Mr. Suspicious, am I interested in the Monster Hunter franchise? No. I like the Monster Rancher franchise, but they don't make those games anymore. So, you know, what are you gonna do? Kyle, no worries, man. I'm glad you're here, dude. I'm glad you're here. No, Monster Rancher was part of my childhood. I remember having that game and, like, taking my parents' entire CD collection, seeing if I could find some of the rare monsters. And of course I couldn't, because the rare monsters were hidden in some, like, absolutely ridiculous CDs, but still, it was fun. Bink Cutter, shiny original form Slowking, and pray tell, where did you find that shiny original form Slowking from? Oh, that Donut Girl, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. I saw somebody recently that had a bunch of chickens, and it was so cool. The chickens actually flew. This is my first time seeing a chicken fly any measurable distance, and I honestly, I don't think really knew that chickens could do that. But the chicken flew up from the ground onto, like, a picket fence. And I was very confused. I had no idea a chicken could do that. Anyway, I hope you feel better. And as always, I'm definitely here for you, for sure. You are not the Corvisquire. Go away. I'm hearing a lot of Pokemon that are not Corvisquire right now. Dabbing Pab got a Masuda Method Execute. Only 123 eggs. It's not bad, dude. And TTV finally joined the Discord. Took you long enough, man. If anybody else wants to do it, you can type ! Discord, and that will get you over to the Discord. Yeah, well, it's good to have you. The Discord's a fun place to chill and hang, man. I chill there at night sometimes after work. It's good. Good times. Galacticudo, I totally agree. There's a lot of not Corvisquire out here right now that I'm not happy about. And Garf didn't get points from last stream. I don't know why. Let's see. Prediction. It looks like the prediction was resolved, but I do have to start a prediction for today, which is a good point. And let's see. We're gonna do this prediction right here. And submission period is gonna be 15 minutes. And prediction is starting. So there you go. TTV just found out about it. Okay, good. Well, it's there. It's available to you. Like I said, we have fun over there. Get over here. I didn't even bother, like, trying to find, like, a better place to hunt these Corvisquire or anything. I maybe should have. You have a long hunt for Sinisty. You have a long hunt for Sinisty. Join the club. Seems like everybody does. I hope you get it soon. Is it Sinisty or you know, or the authentic one that you're trying to get? I'm on. The prediction expired after 24 hours. Well, that's too bad. Everybody got their points back, so it really didn't matter in the slightest. Pro Andrew, thank you for the follow, dude. I3Com, what is going on, dude? What even is this Dynasty? It kind of sounds like Dynasty, but like a British way of saying Dynasty. Dynasty. And it's like, I'm pretty sure David Attenborough had a documentary where he had to say Dynasty like 15 times in a row. Just like that. Kyle, I'm real sorry about that, but there's nothing I can do. I relinquish control of predictions to my mods. That's all I'm gonna say. And they work very hard, so I think if it doesn't get done one day, like, sorry, but we work hard, we tried. What are you gonna do? Zayander, how you doing? Good to see ya. No. No. Yeah, Aman, I saw that too. Yeah, Jessica Walter passed away. She's, the actress. She is an actress. She's the actress, from such, recent TV shows. Recent. They're not so recent anymore. But Arrested Development and Archer. I don't know if you've seen Archer, but she played Mallory Archer, and she was great in that. She was, Lucille Bluth at Arrested Development. One of the funniest actresses alive, and, passed away today, so that's very sad. But, you know, she was old. This can happen. I'll always have those shows, at least. Nobody's suspicious. You love David Attenborough. I do too, man. I do too. Pro Bro, what's going on? I3Com. Ooh, you're off work. I like being off work. I am also off work. But I got off work late today because I was in an all-day seminar. You guys ever had Zoom fatigue before? Zoom fatigue is a real thing. And I was in an 8-hour seminar today where I had to sit there and be on Zoom. I literally watched somebody on Zoom like start nodding off on Zoom. And I'm like, I feel ya. But if I were in that situation, I would definitely have turned my camera off first. I've done it before too. Regardless, it was a long seminar, man. No, Pro Bro, shiny hunting is not my main job. If it was my main job, then I wouldn't be attending an 8-hour seminar. What the hell does seminar be about? More shiny hunting? Hey, we got an 8-hour seminar about shiny hunting. Feel free to join us. I don't think so. Shenanigans, thank you for the follow, dude. No. TTV, any spring break plans? Yeah, I got spring break plans. They call stay the fuck at home. There's still a pandemic going on out there, people. Unless you are fully vaccinated, unlikely, you do not need to be going on spring break. Yeesh. Galactica, you got a shiny hunting conference? I'd do that. I'd be a speaker. I'd be a speaker at my shiny hunting conference. I think that'd be awesome, man. Oh, Guillermo, those are tough, man. Those are real tough. Keep at it. That's the only way to get a shiny Reggie of any kind. Regice, what have you. You gotta just keep at it, man. Hey, Mr. Marcus, dude. If I could, I would have. But you know what kind of seminar this was? This seminar was one of these, hey, keep your cameras on at all times. And every once in a while, it's, oh, I don't see some cameras on. Oh, come on. Hey, if I got my camera off, there's a damn good reason. Probably, to, you know, make sure that I'm not seen, you know, nodding off in the middle of the seminar. I hate that line. Oop, I don't see some of them cameras off. Oh, come on. Killing me, man. It's your fault that you had an 8-hour seminar. There was an 8-hour seminar, I swear to God, maybe about 2.5 hours of actual content in that seminar, and the rest of it was just padding. Jesus Christ. TTV, that's fair. If it's family, that's okay, but, you know, keep it just your, you know, just your family, stay socially distanced, what have you, unless you're fully vaccinated, in which case it's totally okay. Dabbing pad, what do I normally do with my shinies once I got them? I put them in my shiny decks, the Gen 8 portion of which is hanging out here on Sword and Shield. The, full version is on Pokemon Bank, though. Or, sorry, Pokemon Home. I apologize. But that's what I do, and... oh, jeez. Shit. God damn it. There's too many things chasing me. Anyway, point being, I really wish I could have the entire Pokedex, the entire Shiny Dex on Generation 8. Problem being, that, oh, it's super duper lame, too. Problem being that there's no way to back up your game in Generation 8, and there's no cloud save, so you have to kind of use Pokemon Home, and I don't like that at all. Why is there no power saves backup for the Nintendo Switch? They did it just fine. Just fine for the 3DS. I guess it's because the save data was kept on the cartridge. But there's got to be a way, man. I would pay, like, pretty good money, you know, for that. Kyle, you'd say that, but I didn't actually get to do anything. Like, what it did is it made me behind on the rest of my work. I'd rather have not done that and not been behind, but now I'm behind on work. Because I had to take an 8-hour seminar, and yeah, granted I did get paid for it, but, you know, there's other shit that I needed to be doing. No. Yeah, I heard that Pepsi and Peeps teamed up to make a marshmallow-flavored Pepsi. And I have never heard one singular product that is more likely to get you instant diabetes than that. Like, who thought that was a good idea? And anybody who actually likes that needs to seriously... Oh, man. Yeah, they have more than a sweet tooth. That's, goodness. Diabetes Central for sure. Well, Gallardicuno, and... I don't care if it's Nintendo Online. I'll use some kind of third-party kind of thing. I'll use a third-party game saver. If it existed, man. Just saying. Says our good point. Unfortunately, a lot of the cheap shit, you know, here in America is filled with sugar, you know, and unfortunately, you know, all that a lot of people can afford is crap that's got just sugar loaded in it, like added sugar that nobody asked for. I heard about the coffee-flavored Coca-Cola. That might not give you diabetes. I mean, it might. It's definitely going to give you high blood pressure, though. That will happen. Which also you don't need. No. Oh, Jesus. I almost ran into a squirrel. Wait, McDonald's is only selling frozen Cokes. Wait, but you can still get... You can get your Coca-Cola from, like, the little machine, though, right? I think. Although I will say I discovered frozen Coca-Cola when I was in college, and what I would do is I would put my Coke, I would put a 2-liter Coke in the freezer, and I would wait for it to super freeze, and then become a Coke slushie, and you take it out before it explodes, and sometimes you don't take it out soon enough. But it was super amazing in college. I haven't done it since then, though. It is amazing. It's almost way better than regular Coke, actually. Abby, what is going on? Appreciate you coming out, as always. Oh, I see it. They're only now selling Coke. Okay. I thought you said they're only selling Coke, like frozen Coke. I'm like, that doesn't seem like a good business model. But yes, that seems like a pretty obvious thing. Coke slushie, you know? No. Oh, there we go. Mr. Marcus, yeah, no, you're exactly right about that. Even if you have the ability to go to the grocery store, I mean, some places have what are called food deserts, because there's no grocery store that you could easily get to, especially not one in walking distance. And you kind of get all your food from the tienda or, you know, the corner store, the gas station or whatever. That doesn't have, you know, there's no fresh vegetables there. So you get totally screwed, man. No, not today. Is there an overworld Politoed somewhere in Sword and Shield that I should be knowing about? Because I'll have to hunt that for the form decks at some point. I'm actually looking forward to that one. Nephtaleem, how you doing, dude? Appreciate you coming out today. And Scissor, yeah, welcome to America. I'd say I when I was in college, I wouldn't say I drank a 2-liter of Coke a day, but I would drink. It would only be like 1 or 2. It would be like 2 days before I finished. Yeah. It's just part of the culture around here, and that's not a good thing, obviously. Yeah, TTV, I would love to hunt for rain form, cast form in Pogo, except that there's no rain in Pogo, so I really can't hunt for the rain form, cast form. I really wish I could. I'm getting a lot of cast form out there. None of them rain form. So, what are you gonna do? I am doing the research that gets you, like, you know, 2 or 3 chances at getting one, but that's not nearly enough, man. Well, Fifi, I mean, there is rain form, but there isn't rain in the game, therefore the cast form that are there are in rain form, they're all regular form, and regular form shiny cast form is something that I already got. You know. Alex, I have not checked my cast form from the research. I haven't even bothered. I mean, I haven't bothered to check their IVs. I've obviously checked to see if they're shiny, of course, because that's what I do. Nephilim, you're going for Tapu Lele. Nice, man. As soon as I get Coco, that Lele is the next thing that I'm going for. And it is going to be awesome. So. Cyanar, do I like the Stellar's J? Of course I like the Stellar's J, man. In fact, Stellar's J, for a long time as a kid, was one of my favorite birds. And I was always like, oh my god, like, what am I ever... Like, I'm never gonna see a Stellar's Jay. It was some, like, basically foreign bird, you know, to me. And then it turns out all I had to do was just go to the right parts of California whenever I visited California. And then I could find Stellar's Jays. And now I know exactly where to find Stellar's Jays. And I see them all the time when I go out there. So, anyway, Stellar's Jays are truly awesome. PK Ben, I have already used a Super Rod to get a Politoed or X and Y. In fact, you can see that one over on my YouTube right now if you really wanted to. So I did that one, but I need a second one because, again, there's 2 genders of Politoed with the gender difference. Dude, Scissor, I do love me some mint chocolate chip ice cream. That shit is legit. In fact, oh man. I was gonna get some mint chocolate chip ice cream last night. I was gonna go do my, I was gonna go drop off my Amazon return at Kohl's, right? And then I was going to go to Cookout and get a mint chocolate chip shake, a little, you know, reward for doing my thing. Turns out it all went terribly. I never got to go get my mint chocolate chip shake. It was very sad. I was supposed to do one thing. I ended up doing like half a thing, and it all went poorly. It went very poorly. So I've been borrowing in the meantime of you know, working during the time of COVID. I had an old car that broke down a while ago, and in the time of COVID, I haven't really needed a new car, but for like a couple of days a week. And so I've been borrowing my parents' car, and I was on the highway, and the car broke down. Well, it didn't really break down. It was clear that it was going to break down, because it started overheating. And so I pulled into the shopping center, and never got anything done. I had to take the car right back. I limped it into my parents' house. It was very sad. Scissor, I used to eat out more, but during the pandemic, I don't have as many options, I guess I would say. And so I definitely eat at home most nights nowadays. Holy shit. God damn it. I try to escape from one Bolton and end up right in the jaws of another. You're killing me, man. These Bolton are awful. Gorf, is that the new Pokemon Let's Go game? Pokemon Let's Go, get a bag of Cheetos. And then the main mascot is Cheetos. And just Cheetos. And it's just a big fat bag of Cheetos. It'll be the worst Pokemon game ever. That's true. Smithers, release the hounds. Yes, I'm getting the hounds released on me over here, and I don't like it. Oh goodness. Oh, Gorf, no. I mean, I don't get regular Cheetos anymore either. I always get hot. I get flaming hot Cheetos, obviously. Because why would you get anything else, man? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly what I need. Cheesy Man, welcome back, welcome back. And Pro Android is my favorite shiny of all time. We were actually just talking about it. Is Shiny Politoed. I love Shiny Politoed. It's blue and pink and gorgeous. That's why I hunted it using the Super Rod in X and Y. But I was hoping that there was another one in Sword and Shield. Because I have one gender of it, but I need both genders. For the shiny decks. Or for the form deck. The shiny form decks. Kyle, you can't stand the Flamin' Hot Cheetos. What did Flamin' Hot Cheetos do to you, man? Are they too hot? Are they too spicy? They're very, very spicy, for sure. Oh, man. Yeah, Starlight Searcher. Mr. Burns got to be hanging out here. Like, just over my shoulder. Vulture style. Just telling these stupid hounds to run into me. Swear to God. Kyle, you don't like the taste of them. I guess they are fairly acidic, I guess. Which, if you don't like that taste, if you don't like salt and vinegar potato chips, you're probably not gonna like this. I've not tried Takis. No, not really my thing. I got my thing. It's Flamin' Hot Cheetos. If I'm gonna get anything, it's gonna be Flamin' Hot Cheetos. I don't get even Flamin' Hot Cheetos all that much, so. Nobody's suspicious. You know, you're allowed to have cheese when you're dieting. You just, it depends on the kind of diet. If you're doing like one of them keto diets, you know, or those low-carb diets, you're allowed to have cheese. You know, just in moderation, that's all. Spinster, yes, that thing is a pain in the ass. You should check out my Pyukumuku video on YouTube, because I got my whole setup there. I'm pretty sure it involved a Mold Breaker Pokemon? Or something like that. But I can't remember off the top of my head, so just check it out. It'll explain it on the YouTube video. That's why I uploaded it, is so I didn't have to remember it, you know. Is that what I used? Did I use Haxorus that time? Must have done it. Would have done it. Nope. 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 Mr. Marcus, if you... Okay, so you made your own potato chips. Here's the question. How did you make it so that your potato chips were thin enough to be like potato chips? Because I think that you'd have to cut them too thick. Unless, I guess, you had a special potato slicer. I guess you could do that. Wow, nobody's suspicious. This is a big deal, man. Congratulations. Well, I hope the rest of it goes as well as this week. The last couple of weeks seem to have gone for you. Nicely done, man. There we go. Dark version, you do double protein? Surf and turf? Never actually had a surf and turf before. I don't know. I don't think I'd like it. Do they really have those potato slicers? I've never had a potato slicer, man. I don't own one. I don't know what I'd use it for. But I guess they have them. No. Sorry, your food truck makes their own potato chips? Whoa, that's cool. Alright. I guess they're useful. I just didn't know. Never came up, man. No. Gorf, there you go. You have the Turf and Turf. It's a 16-ounce porterhouse and a 12-ounce T-bone. It's the Turf and Turf. Sora, is that what you call your potato chips? You should call them that. You should call them effing good potato chips. And they would be awesome. That sounds like the kind of thing a food truck would name their food. Just effing good that and effing good this. I'm digging it. I'd be down. Persona, that would actually legitimately suck, because I already did the Boltund hunt. It actually took a while. I went over odds on it. Oh, fuck me. I thought I maybe was gonna phase on one of these. Of all the things to phase on, I suppose this ain't the worst thing in the world. It is a really nice looking shiny. But like, come on, man. There's too many damn Pokemon to phase on this route. Oh man, it is good looking. We're gonna catch it and give it away to somebody. I think this is gonna be a really nice Pokemon to give away to somebody. It's a good looking shiny, man. Who wants this thing? Somebody want it? Somebody definitely wants it. Bust it out. What? Who said you could do that? I didn't say you could do that. Did Quincy Jones say you could do that? Oh, man. Will this thing please get caught this time? Come on. Come on. Oh, come on! Oh, this is killing me. That did so much damage! It's a Thrash! Oh, that's a critical capture. Come on, you gotta get caught now. Come on. No! What is wrong with you? I'm about to lose my damn Ninetales. His damn Tyrant can't even get caught, and it just confused itself. It's gonna watch it die to confusion. Watch it die to confusion, man. Or get caught. It had to be one of those things for sure. It's a 50-50 chance. Anyway, we're gonna give it away to somebody. Because somebody else could use it more than I could. So, who wants it? Whoever types in the code first is gonna get it. The code is type exclamation point code if you want to see it. 2221-3332 is gonna be our code today. I gotta connect to the internet first though. I'm on, yeah. What are you gonna do? Maybe I'm lucky, maybe Chip is lucky. I mean, Chip is lucky for sure, man. And Fifi, there's nothing I can do about that. I don't choose when you leave stream. I don't choose when these shinies show up. And I'm setting the link code now. Link code, like I mentioned, 2221-3332. Link is going out presently. And we'll see who gets this thing. There we go. Trade partner has been found. Very nice. You want this Tyrant? Because I want you to have this Tyrant. Alex, no, we gave Chip a reprieve after he got Shiny Mew for us. But if it goes over odds on, no, I don't want your Cramorant. Give me something else. I don't want a shiny from you. Give me a non-shiny. Just keep your shiny, man. That's your shiny. You deserve to keep it. But I'll trade it for like literally anything. Sure, I'll trade it for a Dracozolt. Why not? Mr. Marcus, exactly. It's a good way to put it. Anyway, Santa Raquinette, is this you? What's your in-game name? I don't even know what your in-game name is because I got this silly Tyrantrum screen up. Alright, Ethan. Well, there you go. Ethan, a.k.a. Santa Raquinette, enjoy this thing. And I hope it has a better life on your game than it will on mine. I appreciate Thunder Thighs over here, though. Anyway. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Good. I'm glad somebody is going to enjoy it. Fifi, think Cramorant is a rare shiny? I think I've literally found 3 of them this game. 3 shiny Cramorant this game. So maybe it's more rare for you. But I already have one. I already have extras, and I don't need to be taking people's shinies. A lot of people worked very hard for their shinies. There's stupid people around me. There's like other people up in my wild area. Screw this, man. I'm disconnecting from the internet. I don't need this. No, not trading. I'm going away. I want no people. This is supposed to be a land of solitude for me. No, there's still a person. How are there still people? I thought I disconnected from the internet. Where are all these people coming from? I gotta despawn these bitches, man. I can't keep them out here. I swear to God. Sorry, I was muted. I hit the damn thing again. I was saying, so Corvisquire gets to, how am I say this? So Chip gets to stick around until 1365 Corvisquire, right? And it gets that many Pokemon. It gets that many Corvisquire. If it doesn't get us a shiny in 1365 Corvisquire, then it's done. All right. These other Pokemon don't mean anything to me. They're fluff. They mean nothing. They mean nothing to me. And so it doesn't matter how many things I phase on, how many additional Pokemon I encounter. I'm only counting the Corvisquire, and that will determine when Chip leaves us. I don't know, Kyle. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the one bringing my power, and Chip is the one getting credit for it. I don't know. Oh. Can't let you despawn. Cannot let you despawn on me here. I actually can't believe I got a shiny that quickly. What is going on with my luck recently? I guess it kind of makes up a little bit for the Dynamax adventures. Kind of. But, still a little crazy. Shall we do a new poll? Did we resolve... Actually, did we resolve the... Oh, no. Not what I need. Nope. Did we resolve the prediction? Let's see. Prediction. There we go. I guess we did resolve it. Sure. Will I get a shiny today? Yeah, this one's gonna be only 10 minutes. Will I get a second shiny today? Is the new question. So we can find out. Mr. Marcus, it's probably Chip that's getting us all this luck. I can't deny that for sure. In Dark version, I already got my fair share of shiny Noivern. And by my fair share, I mean exactly one. And that's all the share I care to take. I don't need any more share than that. So, yeah. And I gave it to somebody. I forget who I gave it to, though. But the Noivern is over and done with. TTV, you want my shiny luck? Is it shiny luck? Is it shiny luck if I'm not getting the shinies that I'm hunting for? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Persona, if I get an NDD mail, if I get a mail NDD, I'm definitely keeping it for the form decks. That is a faux show. Absolutely. Hey, PK Ben, you're not wrong. I like that. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. One of these days, that Tyrant is going to evolve into Corvisquire. Well, technically, it'll be a dinosaur that is the common ancestor of Tyrant and Corvisquire, because the T-Rexes, the Tyrannosaurs died out, and it was other dinosaurs that evolved into birds, but I see what you're saying. It's all good. For sure. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Cactus, I got a shiny Tyrant on accident. On major accident. I didn't mean to, man. Oh, Sam Francia, I can't blame you, man. It's very unlikely that I'm gonna get a second shiny today, but crazier things have happened. Kev, yeah, I got a shiny Tyrant on accident. Don't ask me how. Best phase ever? I don't know. Ben, I am such an technically kind of person. Let me tell you, it makes me really fun at parties. People super love it when I bust out the technically at a party. No, much the opposite of that. No, I am kind of the fun facts guy at a party though. Usually it's much more fun facts. I try to tone down the technically-ness. If I can. Nobody's suspicious. Need help to evolve a shiny Seadra. It's possible you could find somebody in the Discord. We have a trade room in the Discord. Somebody might be able to help you out there, man. Kyle, a little upset. Not really upset. Just It would have been really cool. I have a small amount of regret. I think it's more regret than missing out, or more regret than anger. You know. At the same time, I don't regret having finished the entire Pokédex, so that certainly helped out things. No. Maybe I'll phase on another one of these stupid things. It's too many of them. Goodness. Yeah, Kev, I bet it would be really fun. I certainly, if I were able to have the opportunity, I would love to do it that way. Regrettably, don't have that opportunity. So, what are you gonna do? There'll be other fossils, though. And maybe there'll be other fossils in a way where I can hunt them in the overworld then. We'll see. Shiny Faster, yeah, you missed a phase. Type exclamation point phase if you want to see it. It's there. It's waiting for you. It was a pretty good phase. Of all things to phase on, ironically, the blue Tyrant is the same color as normal Corvisquire here. Who knew? Well, Gorf, after Corvisquire, I'm going to be going back for the Coco again. And after Coco, I'm going to do some other hunt. It's probably based on somebody's birthday hunt. Whatever that might be. Mother? Watch me get a Boltund too. That'll be great. It'll be everything that I want. So happy about it. I'm so happy that I'm getting all these phases. Gorf, no, Coco's next. Just give it time, man. Give it time. We're gonna get the Coco. It's gonna be fine. Oh, goodness. Ah, Jesus. It came out of nowhere. Oh, good lord. Shiny Faster, is that? You like that? Good. I'm glad. It was ironic because we were, like, talking about shiny phases as it happened. So it's like, it's so apropos. It's killing me, man. No. Nada. Oh, there's one. These things, they're here so seldomly. Now there's another weather that I could be hunting this Corvisquire in, and I wonder if that weather would have no Boltund in it. Poke Earth. What is this place called? Lake Bellamere? Hold up. Lake Bellamere. Bellamere Lake. That's the one. Thank you to whoever just followed there. Waglazier. Thank you for the follow, man. Alright, I'm gonna double check. See if there's gonna be a better weather pattern for us here. Oh my god, why are you still not attacking? Alright. So we can do that, or we can do Overcast. During Overcast, it's actually worse, because that doesn't have any of these Pokemon. Snowing is when we get these Pokemon, and there's still Boltund during snow? Oh, that is terrible. Alright, so there's no better weather to get these things, unfortunately. And during snow, there's no Indeedee, so it's way worse. Oh, man. So this is the best possible weather, I guess. Mr. Marcus, I would do that if I had fossil Pokemon to hunt for, but I don't. Oh, I say that. Actually, I kind of do. I have potential fossil Pokemon. In Pokemon Let's Go. I've been hunting fossil Pokemon in Let's Go. But I think I'm probably just not going to bother. I'll do that off stream. That doesn't matter. Persona, you bet that I'm going to get every shiny in the area except for Corvisquire. Well, sir, that would really suck. And I'd really rather not. So can you come up with some other prediction? Please. Please. Mar the Boss, how you doing? Thank you for coming out today. My goodness. Elite Spectrum, you did the double strong spawn for the NDD. I did not even know there was a double strong spawn, and when I get to that point, that is probably what I'm going to do. Because that would mean that I don't have to deal with all these Boltund, and I'm learning just how annoying these Boltund can be. They're almost making me lose my mind. Dabbing Pav, no, I have never played Undertale. Nah, not even once. I don't even know what it's about. I also get, and this is gonna be really funny, because for people who have played both games, for people who even know a minute amount more than I do about either of these games, they're gonna say, "Oh my God, how could you idiot?" I get Undertale and Five Nights at Freddy's confused. In that, I think like the characters from Undertale are in Five Nights at Freddy's, but I've never played either game, and I don't. Oh, I basically know what one of them is about. I have no idea what Undertale's about. I could honestly not tell you. I have no idea. I am aware of some of the character designs, but I've never played them. So I don't know. I just don't know. Well, Elite Spectrum, do you at least know what Undertale is about? Because I don't even know what Undertale is about. You know. I don't know, can somebody give me a synopsis? Is there even a possible synopsis that can be given? I don't know. I'm on head of the fossils work in Let's Go. The fossils work in Let's Go. It's basically fossil resets, and it's a full odds hunt. So basically, you take whatever fossil you have, you revive them, you check to see if they're shiny. They're not shiny, you reset, and it's full odds. Shiny Charm doesn't affect it. It's super duper lame, actually. I hate it a little bit. Undertale's about a kid who falls into the underground and then does what? Hangs out with these little cartoon characters or whatever? Or tries to get out of the underground? I don't know. But it has great music, which I guess I've never really heard the music. I've heard it has great music, and I've not really heard the music, so I wouldn't know. Although I heard the guy who did Undertale did one of the themes for Sword and Shield. I don't know which theme that is. Somebody is probably going to tell me exactly what it is in chat, and I'm just going to wait till they do that. Santa Rakuten, the kid falls into the underground, tries to get out of the underground, they meet monsters and shit. Alright. Galactico's the Battle Tower theme. Oh. I don't consider that one entirely memorable. But you don't go into the Battle Tower that much, so I don't know. Suspicious, you get that the rules are rules, but you have to wait 10 minutes before being able to text in the trade chat. Which, I didn't know that. I didn't make the trade chat. Whoever made the trade chat probably had a good reason for doing so. Well, why are there so many squirrels? Why do squirrels just appear underneath me? Gorf, no, I'm good, man. I'm good. Galactico, the Glitch X City is only for the, when I do max raid battles. When I'm doing an overworld hunt, I always use the in-game sound because I happen to like it, actually. So sue me. I happen to like it. I did accidentally use Glitch X City for the entirety of the Dreadnought hunt, but that was only because Dreadnought appeared so quickly. I didn't really have I didn't have a chance to not use Glitch X City. So, chicken game, there's some rules. I'm not gonna sit there and tell you there's a lot of rules, but there's some rules. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, Elite Spectrum, exactly. It was not a long hunt. And those 105 encounters, that was a quick 105. I mean, those are is a very common Pokemon on that route, where it is. How is like everything here except for Corvisquire? I desperately need to get Corvisquire on the recommended. I'm gonna do that tonight. It's gonna be my only goal tonight is to get Corvisquire on the recommended. In fact, I wonder... No, I can't do it in docked mode, I don't think. Huh. Lame. That's alright. Mr. Marcus, there you go. They're more like guidelines than actual rules. This is supposed to be my pirate impression. It didn't really work. I gotta work on that. My pirate impression could be totally better than that. Oh, God, Jesus Christ. Maybe I am gonna get every frickin' shiny, because I keep running into every goddamn thing. Chicken game, what are our guidelines? Our guidelines are basically like, don't be a dick. And, be excellent to each other. Alright. How many Pokemon am I gonna run into? Sorta fun. I'm glad you enjoy my impressions that much. Clearly. Scissor, do it, man. You brilliant. I have rules somewhere. The rules are, I mean, the real rules are no cap. We have a caps limit, we have an emote limit, and be excellent to each other. I think those are literally all our rules. That's it. And still, every day, people run across the caps limit and they run across the emotes limit. It's like they don't even read the damn thing before they click in the chat. You know? No, fuck. Come on, man. He's stupid Boltund. Ah, Jesus. Gorf, oh, I'm glad. I'm glad that's a good relationship y'all have. In chicken games, see, you'd think it would be simple, and yet a surprising amount of people can't follow that guideline. Mr. Marcus, I think that's literally one of our guidelines. I don't think there's... My guidelines aren't too crazy. I don't know what they are. If I refresh, sometimes I can see them. But sometimes I can't. No, I actually don't want to fight you. Run away, run away. No, I can't see my own rules. Never mind. Whatever, I'll figure them out later. Go away. Really, dark version? I can't read that without hearing the song Iris. You know the song Iris from the Goo Goo Dolls? They have that line. Well, rules are made to be broken. I just want you to know who I am. I never claimed to be good at singing, by the way. The Goo Goo Dolls would never hire me. I could play rhythm guitar or something. Ow! God damn it, squirrel. Kyle, that's a good question, yeah. That would be interesting if not. Considering the last couple have been very, very, profitable for me. They've worked out in my favor. So I was looking forward to whatever the next one was. Yeah, I wanted the shiny Eevee. I wanted the shiny Eevee out of the G-Max raids, and I would have sat there and done it for however long it took, you know. Ooh, Elite Spectrum. I am a master at air guitar. I'm so good at the air guitar. It's almost like I was playing the actual guitar, except that I have no idea, and so I can only play air guitar. But I bet you I could be in an air guitar. I could be like they have like air guitar contests, right? It's like Battle of the Bands, except they judge you on your air guitar. I bet you I could be pretty good at that. I'd be down. Chicken Game, the streamer who banned you for saying how your day was, added a bunch of rules about don't talk about the same thing every day. Sounds like they're a major control freak. Who? Really? What happened to, like, free speech and shit like that? I'm not gonna tell you what to say, just, like, don't be a dick. That's all. As long as you live within those rules, I'm fine with whatever. Oh, Debbie, Summer of '69, what a fantastic song. Holy shit. I definitely jammed to that one for sure, man. Mr. Marcus, is this air drums? I haven't played air drums before, except every time that In the Air Tonight comes on, and then I definitely play air drums, because who doesn't play air drums to that song? Everybody plays air drums to that song. Yeah, Persona, some people just gotta go, man. That was one of them. Oh, Lord. Dude, nobody's suspicious. I literally saw a video of a bunch of Karens up in City Hall complaining that they weren't being treated good because they refused to wear masks. And they even called themselves anti-maskers. And they're just like, it's so terrible. I'm being refused service all over town just because I won't wear a mask. I can't tell you how little sympathy I have for these people. They are full of their own fart gas up in their heads. Clearly. Amphi, you got a great new Fall Guys costume on Amazon Prime for what? Oh, like a costume like you can use in the game? Because for some reason I legitimately thought it was like a Halloween costume. And I'm like, who the hell is going to go for Fall Guys as Halloween? No, come on, man. Gallardo Kuno, exactly. A private business is allowed to refuse anybody they want, so long as it doesn't infringe upon their civil rights. And they, and then in public spaces, they've made rules that, you know, you have to wear a mask, so there's mask mandates. You gotta do it, man. No. 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 I don't need nothing here, man. Whoa, is that true, Mr. Marcus? Wait, so is there a guitar version of that? Whoa. Wait, but does it actually track where my fingers are? Like if I'm playing guitar? Because then it'd still be bad at air guitar. Boca Fangirl, what is going on? Good to see ya. I'd still like to try it, but it'd still be pretty bad. Which is a problem. There we go. I'm getting them here eventually. Weird. Persona, I did get a Shiny Tyrant phase, yeah. that was fun. I didn't mean to, it just kind of showed up. It was to be, well, I guess the best possible phase I could have gotten. Like, if I had to choose a phase, like, I want a phase on this thing, would have obviously been male NDD. But if I had to choose a second thing, I suppose that Shiny Tyrant is not bad. And it's definitely better than Boltund or Squavit or any of these other things. Mr. Marcus, good to know. You might look into it. That sounds like something that somebody would buy if they didn't suddenly need a car. Which I suddenly need a car because mine died. Well, it didn't die. It was overheating because it's got a coolant leak and a pretty bad coolant leak, and that's gonna suck. Stupid coolant leaks, man. Of all frickin' things. Frickin' coolant. And it's so important, too. You don't have coolant in your car, your car's gonna, like, your engine's gonna frickin' catch on fire. That's a bad thing. Yoshisora, yes, that is correct. You got here after I phased on the Tyrant. Yeah. Exclamation point phase if you want to see it. It happened pretty early in the stream, yeah. Well, chicken game, yeah. I mean, you're allowed to do that. Again, that's, you know, it's basically, you might as well have a new sign on the door that says no shoes, no service. Except it says no shoes, no mask, no service. Also no shirt. No shirt, no shoes, no mask, no service. There you go. That's the right order. Kyle, your muffler fell off the car. Holy shit. Well, at least you can still drive it. It would just be kind of loud. Yeah, there's just things you got to, when it comes to old cars, old pre-owned vehicles, you're gonna have to pay to get them fixed. That's the problem. Oh, shit. $200? That's a lot, Mr. Marcus. Yeah, I definitely don't have $200 lying around anymore. Yes, sorry, you, by that logic, you can go into a store without pants on, but I think pants are, like, implied. Like, obviously pants. Like, pants are the base level. And everything else on top of that. I'm pretty sure if you don't wear pants, it counts as an indecent exposure, and they can just arrest you for it, so... Oh, Mr. Marcus, great. Yeah, this is how the other half lives, I guess. And I bet it's gonna go to the top of the damn charts, too. It's a song all about my freedoms. Yeah, right. Goodness. Well, Gallardo-Kuno, yeah, you don't have to wear socks. In fact, there's a good half this population that doesn't wear socks on the regular. You ever looked at women's shoes before? They don't have room for socks there. Just saying. Oh, goodness. John is saying you're 329 deep on a shiny Axie. Good luck for that thing, man. And Chicken Game, you can't go free spirit in a store. No. Yeah, you might think it's infringing upon your rights, but unfortunately in doing so, it's infringing upon everybody else's rights, so... You don't get... You do not get the, to choose on that one. Yoshisaur, there you go, man. Gets you more options. Comfier. I will say that. Men's clothes tend to be relatively comfy, but then again... But that's only casual clothes, I think. Men's business wear is not comfy at all. Which is super lame. But our casual wear is on point. I will say. Yeah, you get to wear all the baggy clothes you want, man. I got baggy shirts, baggy shorts, baggy socks. No, I lied. Baggy socks are the worst. Baggy socks are somehow worse than tight-fitting socks. You do wear pockets. Yeah, I don't even have to think about whether or not something is wearing pockets. Which is nice. Kyle, you find suits to be comfortable? I think it's the tie thing for me. The tie isn't comfortable for me. And the suits just, I mean, they're so hot and stuffy. And dress shoes are not... I don't like dress shoes. Personally. Not my thing. Yeah, Mr. Marcus, I'm the same way, man. Like, obviously. Well, are you saying that, like, you would... Like, you wear shoes, like, when you're driving and stuff, though, right? And that's about it. Otherwise, yeah, I don't wear shoes as much as possible. No. Well, Patty boys, because if you don't wear socks, then you don't... Then your feet start to stink. So, you should probably be wearing socks all the time. Whereas women's shoes tend to be, like, open-toed and, like, allow you to breathe a little more. You know, so they don't necessarily need socks. Although, I don't think I'd go around sniffing women's feet to make sure their feet don't smell after they're wearing shoes. That's never really occurred to me. Regardless. Mitchell Gaming, thank you for the follow there. Point being, they just, the women's shoes don't have the room for it. No, quite the opposite as a matter of fact, Gorf. That is, no, I think that, women's shoes are specifically designed to not wear socks. That's the fact of the matter. No, get back here, Aurora Beam. Suspicious as the weirdo, you are in need of a dragon-type suggestion to hunt. Need a full team of 6 dragons. I don't know. There's some cool... I mean, you can hunt the Tyrant. Tyrant's a dragon-type. That should be top of your list, man. And Gallardo-Kuno, you can paraphrase me all you want. That's out of context. And not what I said. Fake news, people. Fake news. Debbie, I don't fucking know. I feel like I'm being taken out of context a little bit. And now it makes me look fucking weird. So, this is the danger of being a streamer right here, man. Lady Grey, you don't even want to fucking know. I'm being taken out of context. Yes, I've gone down a rabbit hole, and I don't like where it ended up. Well, Gallardo Kuno, well, I edit these videos together, okay? And I have full control over what ends up in here. My goodness. No. Gorf, god damn it. Why you gotta play me like that, man? Jesus Christ, people. It's true, Kyle. That was a very attractive tall girl, though. I don't know why. It was just the most random... I'd never seen a woman that tall before. I really should have asked her out, and I didn't get around to it. What are you gonna do? Nobody's suspicious. That is fucking weird. Like, could we fucking not? Oh, Jesus. Persona, I would really like not to get a shiny squirrel. That would really be the icing on this shit cake over here. That is the number of Pokemon I can possibly phase on. The Boltons, the Tyrants, all running into me. It's going great. Gallardo Kuno, I'd say that most streams end up R-rated nowadays. And just, what are you gonna do? It's a fact of life. Oh, Jesus, I almost hit a squirrel. Pokefan, your brother is 6'10"? That is very, very tall. That's like taller than tall. That's like... That's legitimately, like NBA player sized. Wow. I bet he gets that a lot. I bet he gets like, hey, you play basketball? I bet he hates that. How tall are you? I bet he hates that one too. Fifi, you might be, but you might not be. I have known somebody who was 7 foot, 7'9", I think. And just being that tall comes with its own set of problems. You know, I mean, he had to have surgery for his ankles just because he was so tall. He had to have a special, you know, car, a special bed made up, you know. Evil Emre, what's going on, man? And Pokefit, I'm sure they do. People ask for pictures? Holy shit. I mean, I don't think 6'10" is even, like, that tall. I mean, it's obviously really tall, but it's not like take pictures of somebody tall, you know? Really, Fairy? Your brother's only 6'8". Weird. Huh. You don't think about how it affects other people like that, right? Until you know somebody. I bet they get those questions all the time. I bet it's super freaking annoying. But at least he got a shirt. He got a cool shirt with all the answers on it. That is legit right there. No. 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 Why are there so many not Corvisquire out here right now? Suspicious. You'd never even consider asking for pictures. And only make the offhand comments as a joke. I don't know. I knew somebody who was only like 6 foot. God, he was only like 6'7". And people asked him all the time if he played basketball. I mean, that's yeah, not even that tall. Pharaoh, you're 6'4" and you feel short next to him. I wonder why. 6'4" is still pretty freaking tall, man. Oh goodness. Chicken game. Yeah, that's a good response right there. That would get people to stop asking. Although I think in the time of COVID, that counts as like bioterrorism. If you spit on somebody right now, and I think that counts as bioterrorism. Nobody's suspicious. See, when you have the 7 with 2 quotation marks at it, with 2 lines after it, that means actually 7 inches. So you have a 7-inch tall step cousin over in Sweden, but it's very, very small. I wonder how they get around on a day-to-day basis. I kid, you probably meant 7 foot, which is, again, very tall. That's huge, man. Randy Johns, you're 6'1". Yeah, that's not bad. My brother is like 6'2", 6'3". I think, what is pretty tall? I think he's 6'2". But I'm only 5'11", right? So I got 2 brothers that are like 6'1", 6'2". I'm 5'11", right? And my sister is like 5'7", 5'8", or something. My sister's pretty tall for a girl. I think she's like 5'7" or 5'8". Anyway, so I'm at least usually taller than my sister, right? But then my sister ends up wearing these high heels or whatever, or wedges, whatever women are wearing these days, and they're 3 or 4 inch heels. All of a sudden, she's taller than I am, and I'm the shortest frickin' one of the kids. I'm the shortest one in the family. So it's like, what the hell, people? I don't see me going around. I should be going around. I'll show up to every family reunion wearing frickin' platform shoes. Yeah, they like it. I'll look like a rock star. It'll be great. Oh, damn it, Debbie! I can't escape it. I can't escape it. Exactly, Gallardo-Kuno. I should be the one wearing high heels. How about it? Mr. Marcus, is that true? Wait, you can get a handicap sticker for being under 4'10"? I knew a woman who was, like, totally normal proportioned. Like normal, just short. She was, like, 4'4", and she was just a short woman. I did not realize that she could get a handicap sticker for that. How about it, man? Good to know. And it's pretty short, to be fair. I guess you'd have trouble, like, reaching, like, anything. You have trouble at the grocery store or whatever. Fifi, you know a guy who was 3'4". Damn. But at 3'4", you probably have some other health issue, like dwarfism or something like that, I would think. I don't know. Wait, nobody's suspicious. Is your sister also 5'11"? Your sister's tall, man. That 5'11" is very tall for a girl. Or maybe I'm short. I don't know. God damn. No. No. Come on. Oh, Fifi. Well, shit. Everybody was 3 foot tall in grade 2. God damn it. I think I was about 3'5" in grade 2. That hardly frickin' counts. Mott, there you go, yeah. That is pretty tall for a girl, absolutely. Persona, let's not. I know I keep running into these squirrels, but could we not? I don't need to be phasing on anything else, man. That'd be so killer. No. 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 Cal, what are you gonna do? I lost the genetic lottery, man. Everybody in my family made it over 6 foot except for me. Well, I guess and my sister. But girls aren't expected to make it over 6 foot, so it doesn't matter. Oh, I'm taller than Charizard, so we got that. Isn't that nice? No, it's actually ironic. Guys aren't even supposed to get to 6 foot, right? The average height for a man is like friggin' 5'5" or some shit. It's not even that tall. I think we get our expectations are skewed. You know? Nidoking is short. Nidoking is about like 4'3" or something. And Lady Grey, damn. That is pretty tall already. 2 years old? Because my buddy has his niece is the same. She's almost 2 years old. She's like the height of like a 5-year-old. Like, how are kids growing this fast? It's crazy, man. Kyle, average height in the United States is 5'10". Gotcha. Well, the rest of the world brings us down. The world average is like 5'5", 5'6", something like that. Is that true? Dunsparce is taller than Nidoking? But I thought Dunsparce was 3'11". Is it taller than that? Dunsparce height. Dunsparce is 4'11". Hot damn. How did Dunsparce get that big? I'm sure it's referring to the length, A. But still, even 4'11" is pretty long. Dunsparce should not be that large, in my opinion. That didn't make any sense, man. Oh, dude. Well, Glazer, if you heard phrasing out of that, then that says something more about you than about me. I think. Mr. Marcus, that is true. I was watching a video about this, this girl in Japan who was, like, getting a new apartment or something like that. And she had to duck down under all the doors. And she doesn't even seem like that particularly tall of a person. It's just everything is made a little smaller in Japan. You know? Well, Reggie Jones, most snake Pokemon tend to be surprisingly long because they measure by the length. Right? And, like, for example, Ekans is like 6 foot something. But it's all coiled up, so you know, normally can't tell. Shit, I didn't mean to KO this NDD. I was not paying attention. God damn it. Lucario is 3'11", Silicobra is 7'3", but again, Silicobra is all coiled up. So it looks less long than that. But it is. The point is taken. The average height in Timor-Leste is freaking 5'1". Whoa. I would be a giant over there, man. Be like Andre the Giant. Who seemed like a cool guy, by the way. I think I would like to hang out with Andre the Giant. Apparently, Andre the Giant, legendary drinker. Which is pretty impressive. Oh, is Sandaconda the coiled one? Wait, which one was I thinking of? Silicobra. Wait, how is Silicobra that long, then? I think there are some Pokemon that are just listed to be too big. Clearly. Chicken Game, you're 5'8", 5'9", same height as everybody else. Okay. Fair enough. Still, I think, the Japan is built a little smaller than you might expect. Ooh, Mr. Marcus. Yes, I'd be totally okay with that. I also know the Japanese have this thing about fans in a lot of Asian culture. They think that if you keep a fan on at night, it will kill you. Because it'll, like, suck all the air out of the room. And so, what I was saying is, I would need a lot of fans in Japan anyway. Despite the fact that it'll kill me. Sorry, you're saying Andre the Giant lets loose a 16-second fart during filming one day. That is legendarily impressive. There was... I don't want to tell Theo an embarrassing story. Or I don't want to tell an embarrassing story about Theo. But there was one time... There's one time Theo met my grandparents and let out a fart of similar length. And he will never live that down. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Like, goddamn. Ha! Chicken Game, there you go. It literally knocks some sense into you. Because you keep hitting it. Arbok is supposed to be as tall as Groudon. Well, I think Groudon's too small, too. I think that's part of it. A little bit. And Gallardo Kuno, I don't know why at night, but yeah, that's the thing. Mr. Marcus, what do you think are some taboos in Western culture that Asian cultures think are weird? I wonder. And just out of pure curiosity. I'm sure they have them. I'm sure there are things in Western culture that the Japanese just think are entirely odd. I guess, like, for example, taking taking off your shoes indoors. That's a big one. Because we do it, I mean, it happens here in Western culture. Sometimes you just got your shoes on indoors. Tipping is a big one, but to be fair, tipping is one for, like, most of the entire world. Talking to strangers could be one. I mean, that's another maybe world one as well. I know Americans are just seen as loud, you know, all over the world. Overly friendly, saying hello to people. Fair. Again, I think it's mostly an American thing. It's hard in America to walk down the street without saying, like, hi, how are you? Or at least nodding to most of the people passing by. It just doesn't happen in other cultures. You just ignore people a little bit. Ah, goddamn squirrels. Swear to God. Chicken Game, you're saying if Chernobyl happened here, people would go and have a picnic and say radiation doesn't exist because I can't see it. Yeah, you're not wrong. Well, to be fair, people are going to Chernobyl nowadays. You can buy vacation destination packages to frickin' Chernobyl. And, if you really want it, I mean, you can stay overnight in Chernobyl. And like, but you can't stay. There's still a part of it that you can't actually go to. But for a lot of it, you can totally visit it. In fact, there's a David Attenborough documentary where David Attenborough is just in Chernobyl. And I don't know who let a 90-year-old man into a place. Well, I guess he doesn't have a whole lot of time left anyway, probably. That said, he just kind of keeps living year after year. So maybe he does have a lot of time left. I think David Attenborough is going to be the first. He's going to be making nature documentaries at 120. Lady Grey, would you like to explore Chernobyl? I mean, you can do it. There's places that you can go to for sure. Mr. Marcus, that is true. We can't drink outside of a bar or a restaurant. That is kind of a pain. I know you can do that in Japan for sure. Random guy, thank you for the follow. Weird. Well, Gorf, another arm? Do you need another arm, or do you want to try to grow a third arm? Sure, why not? It would be very useful. You say that, Chicken Game. It may be actually true, though. Betty White has got to at least live to 100. I think she's 99 this year. And I definitely want to see Betty White live to 100 for sure, man. Nobody's suspicious, I agree. I can't imagine a world without David Attenborough, specifically because I can't imagine anybody else narrating nature documentaries as well. Like, I've watched other nature documentaries narrated by people who aren't David Attenborough, and it's just like, it's missing something. It's missing a sense of wonder, but also a sense of, like, trust, I guess. Like David Attenborough, you trust what he's saying, you trust that he's telling you the truth, and that kind of thing. And but also just the wonder that he has in his voice is amazing. Patty Boy, did Betty White go to school with Jesus? Has it been that long? No, Betty White is impressively old. It's crazy the career that she's had. I mean, she's been working in show business since the 1950s. She's been working in show business for, like, over 70 years, man. It's a long time. Alex, I saw the Bin Chicken video. Yeah, that guy did sound similar. But I think if David Attenborough were to pass away, right? I don't think it would be right to get somebody that sounds like him. I don't think that would be fair. I think you'd have to have just somebody else with their own voice. I don't know. Nothing. Oh. That Corvisquire Spawned at the very last minute. I was about to walk away from there. Random guy, you're hunting for Axew right now. Are you hunting overworld, or are you hunting by eggs out of curiosity? I think there's a spot where you can hunt Axew in the overworld. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is. Maybe in the Axew's Eye? That seems like a place where you could go. Suspicious. Where are there supposed to be elitists at? I don't know where they're elitists at. Mr. Marcus, you got yelled at a cop because you were standing outside your hotel drinking a beer and smoking a cigarette. And almost gave you a ticket for an open container? Jesus Christ. Falcon Smooth, thank you for the follow. Did you explain to him that you just came back from the, from Asia? And you didn't realize that it was gonna be that big a deal? And maybe he should, go back to fundraising for the policeman's ball somewhere else? Oh, man. Yoshi, sorry you got yours, after hitting 500 KOs. Not bad. And Cyanar, is Axew on Route 6? Is that Overworld or is that Grass? Yes, it is Overworld. Suspicious, talking about stereotypes of the UK. Gotcha. I don't know what stereotypes I have about the UK. Definitely have the bad teeth stereotype. True or not true as that may be. That is a stereotype we have about British people. I think one of the few negative stereotypes. There's also a stereotype about being very posh about a lot of things, I suppose. But that's, I think that's a mistaken view of a certain class of person, which is not most people, you know. Random guy, yeah, it does have a strong spawn Haxorus. I've seen a lot of people do that Haxorus hunt there, but it's kind of cool. And Patty Boy, you've gotten 2 shiny Galarian Slowpokes before 500. Wow. I was going to... I gotta still do another Galarian Slowpoke hunt so I can evolve into Slowking. And I definitely want to KO on those beaches there. Mr. Marcus, you have bolder confidence than I do. Fluffy Coyote, thank you for the follow. I have an inherent distrust of the police. And would worry if I said something like that I'd be, you know, meeting the end of a nightstick. But, whatever. I'm still on your side. I totally agree that was... He was just being a dick. But I wouldn't tell him that to his face, you know. Suspicious, you never enjoyed tea as an English person. You have never enjoyed tea. That's interesting. We definitely have a stereotype that English people is always drinking tea all the time and needing to like just stop the day. I just imagine like English people just stopping the day. It's like, okay, it's tea time. Nobody move. You know, and that's probably a misconception, but that's how I envision it in my head. No, how did I die without killing this thing? That's killer. E-Rock, what is going on, man? Good to see you. Guess I will use the next Pokemon. I get Galvantula here for this very reason. I'm not a coffee person, though. I think if I had to choose one, I would choose tea. But I don't I don't like either of them particularly. Persona, those things want to get me a shiny Tyrant and Boltund, huh? Or just a shiny Boltund, which I definitely don't need for sure. Move. Get over here. Gallardicuno and Britain, they actually need to boost power around generally tea time because everybody puts the kettle on. Would you look at that? I have heard some things similar to that. I don't know how apocryphal they are, but I have definitely heard that sort of thing. Oh yeah, Mr. Marcus, that's fair. Yeah, I definitely always show up to court because the cop is probably not going to be there unless it's something serious, you know. So, Fluffy Coyote, ooh, I got a whole poem for me. Look at this. Roses are red, violets are blue. Your cuteness is blinding. My cuteness? You don't even know what I look like. Bold, sir. Very bold. Oh, goodness. E-Rock, do you think tea is lame? Don't knock it, man. I'll tell you what. I was up in frickin' Minnesota. Frickin' Minnesota. It was negative 30 degrees outside. I walked into a diner. I needed something hot. I just said, give me some tea. I don't even know what kind of tea. And that shit was perfect. So I don't really like the cocoa and the coffee. I don't know. Doesn't quite. It's a little much. The tea is very refreshing to me. You know? I don't know. Kyle, I think you'd understand the hate of the police if you grew up in certain communities. Alright? There's a lot of distrust, and for good reason. I mean, yes, the police can serve a good purpose in a community, but a lot of times they harm the community. And that's all there is to it. There's definitely people that are up above 900,000 channel points. So it's gonna happen soon. I'm getting things ready. I still gotta buy my webcam. I've got everything else for it. I still gotta buy the webcam. Which I should probably do very soon. E-Rock needs something to hunt in Pokemon Let's Go. Drowsy. Do Drowsy if you haven't done that yet. That's a fun one you can do, and you can really quick reset out the route right there. Falcon Smooth. That's what I did when I was in Minnesota. I got mint tea, and it was so refreshing, and it was nice and warm, and kind of, you know, filled you up, warmed you up, but was refreshing at the end of the day, right? I just like mint in general. I mean, menthol in general helps, because menthol, the feeling of menthol, there are cough drops that you can get where the only active ingredient is menthol. So, what I was saying is, that's probably why it helps you when you're sick, because it's the same stuff that's in cough drops. Mr. Marcus, that's been not my entire experience, but definitely a part of my experience for sure. There's more of those kind of people than you would like, you know. You guys don't like the taste of mint? I wonder if it's a genetic thing. Like, there's people that like cilantro and don't like cilantro. I wonder, yeah, I think cilantro and mint are relatively close related. I wonder if there's people that like mint and don't like mint. I wonder if there's people that think mint tastes like soap. The cilantro thing is well known. I think the mint thing, not as well known, man. Well, Chicken Game, I don't like the art of cough drops either. Except that they're menthol cough drops, and then they're great. It makes it that much more worth it. But you're right, I don't like the normal, like, if you get, like, a cherry cough drop or something, that shit's nasty. Altoids are okay? Hell yeah, Altoids are okay. Seriously fresh mints. Patty Boy, you want to try? A hunt you want to try before BDSP is Mime, Junior, and Platinum. Alright. That's actually interesting, because I do need... I need a Mr. Rhyme. And the question is... how to get one. And doing it as a Mime Junior is actually kind of interesting. That would actually be a good change of pace. Instead of doing another Mr. Mime, I should hunt it as Mime Jr. and then evolve it. Huh. I never thought about that. That could work out well, because there's places with a lot of Mime Jr. I don't know if there's a place with Mime Jr. in the overworld, though, is one problem. Mr. Marcus, you have the cilantro taste like soap gene. That's terrible, man. You know, I mean, there's so many places around the world that love the use of cilantro. I'm such a cilantro fan. It makes things taste crisp and fresh to me. Which is why I quite like it. No. Yep. I'll take this. Just gotta check. I'm also going to be doing my Dreepy Hunt in Sword version, so I have a chance of getting a Shiny Male NDD there as well. E-Rock, is that true? People think broccoli is bitter. I guess they must have a gene for it. Weird. Didn't think about that one. I like broccoli well enough. Lady Gray, you hate the cilantro too. Ah, you're so missing out. I can't blame you for it. I know it's a gene. My sister-in-law has the anti-cilantro gene, and she's missing out whenever I make guacamole. She is missing out, man. Lawrence from California, you SOS the Mime Jr. You wanted the footprint ribbon, which I've never really... I don't even know what the footprint ribbon is. Like, there's a lot of these ribbons that people get, and I never understood it. I never understood how you get them all. How are there so many of these damn NDD? I'm looking for the Corvisquire. I'm chaining the Corvisquire, man. Lady Gray, don't like guac? Uh-oh. That's really too bad. To be fair, you never had my guac. And I make the best guac. I will make you guac without cilantro if that's what it takes. But it's much better with cilantro, is all. I have to make the guac without cilantro for my sister-in-law. I'm fine to do it. I mean, the cilantro is only one extra step, but... E-Rock, the footprint ribbon is in Gen 4. It's for friendship. Well, there you go. Good to know. And Mr. Marcus, you can get an herb that tastes like cilantro, but it's different. It's called papalo. You don't get the soap flavor. I wonder if it's, like the opposite for people. Like, if you have the cilantro gene and you like cilantro, do you think that this papalo thing tastes like soap? I don't know. Reggie Jones, no, NDD is not in my recommended. I don't even know what's in my recommended. I don't think it's anything on this route, though. But I didn't check yesterday. Patty Boy, you've had mashed potatoes, which is basically Irish guacamole. That is a major oversimplification. I have absolute shit Pokemon on my recommended. So my recommended blows. I'm going to have to change it. I do have this thought, this like sinking feeling, that if a Pokemon is recommended on one route, that it's somehow boosted for all routes. I don't know quite how if the recommended method works that way. But like I'm afraid it does. Like I'm wondering if I'm getting too many Squavets today. You know, which is why I'm finding relatively so few of these Corvisquire. Persona, yes, I do have a Shiny Corviknight, yeah. I have the Rookity and I have the Corviknight. The Corvisquire is the only one that I'm missing. Yeah, I got the Corviknight during the Weezing Hunt, which is one of my favorite phases that I've ever had. Kyle, that is a good point. Yeah, the cilantro is known as coriander in the UK. In the United States, we call the leaves cilantro and the seeds coriander, but in the UK, I think they call them both coriander. It's fine. But I've never really had coriander seeds, so I don't know what the difference is. I see suspicious, gotcha. No, it must be good. Yeah. Never known why there was a difference in the United States, but there is. Random guy, what have you done to Nightbot? You know Nightbot's gonna get you for that sort of thing, man. Alright, you are useless. Oh, got your shiny axe, you 12 eggs? For real? Shit, that is almost worth typing in all caps. Fair enough. Congratulations, man. That is super duper awesome. In Gallardicuno, it's true. Cilantro is how Salon in Black and White got his name. I don't even know if that's how they pronounce it in Black and White, if it's Salon. But that's how cilantro would be pronounced, so I guess so. What are the other guys? There's cilantro and chili and some other bozo. I don't know who. Nightbot just got gifted a sub. Courtesy of Patty Boy. And so now Nightbot can, I don't know, use emotes, I guess. Oh, Cress is the other guy. Duh. I forgot about Cress. Gorf, you always thought his name was Silent. Salon? I think his name is Salon. Because it's cilantro. I used to pronounce his name Silent? No. I think I always pronounced it Salon. They pronounce it silent in the anime. Well, that's stupid. To be fair, we know that the anime doesn't do pronunciations very well. They struggle with pronunciations. They always have. So I don't think this is a I don't think that's necessarily a good source for how to pronounce something. Anyway. Shiny Faster Brits call zucchini courgette and eggplants aubergine. Didn't you guys fight a war to not be French? I think it lasted like 100 years or something. I guess the French did win. Right? Because there were like... I thought there were French kings for a while. Maybe it was the other way around. I forget. It was like a long time ago. Gallardicuno, you mistyped Salon as Cillian. Pronounced Cillian, which is ironic because the actual name, like, is pronounced Killian, like Killian Murphy. Because it's like a, I don't know. Does that say you pronounce it in Gaelic Irish? I don't know. Vegeta, what's going on, dude? And Shiny Faster Brits call Arugula Rocket, which is true. So you're saying that Team Rocket is actually Team Arugula? Team Rocket's rocking to the speed of light. Gonna get a salad, so prepare to fight. Doesn't have the same ring to it. If they're all about healthy eating. It's like when Cookie Monster became, like, just stopped eating cookies. And instead of going, nom 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 nom, he goes, cookies are sometimes food. And it just doesn't have the same ring to it, you know. Cookie Monster is all about eating cookies. It's like this whole shtick. You should keep eating cookies. Patty Boy, the anime struggles with pronunciation so bad they called Ember Firespin during the Ash vs. Blaine battle. They just struggle with a lot. That's all. Oh, man. Suspicious, Team Rocket were your least favorite thing about the Pokemon anime. I have a soft spot for Team Rocket, at least during the Indigo League anime. I think they're endearing during Indigo League. But they get kind of stupid. They lose their charm a few generations after that, and they become just generic, you know, let's try to steal Pikachu. I mean, paint by numbers kind of things. James has always been pretty funny, yeah. James is hilarious. And Jessie's funny because she's, like, so confident and overreaching, and then she tries to, you know, get something done, and then they screw it all up, and that's the fun of Team Rocket. No. No. Don't do it. There's too many things that I don't need out here. Random guy, I know that feeling. In fact, I think there's still like 12 Sobble eggs that I have left to hatch after my very, very successful Sobble hunt. So I'll have to get around to that eventually here. Ah, shit. That's a big Tyrant. Chicken Game, you like the, oh, you don't like the vampire from Sesame Street, the Count. I always used to love the Count, I don't know why. The cat's an awesome character. And as one of the best the best songs I've ever heard, which is if you look it up on YouTube, look up The Count from Sesame Street, but then look up Censored. So look up Sesame Street Count Censored, and it is the funniest video that I've ever seen. I think it's like a Jimmy Kimmel bit, but you definitely need to check it out. Shiny Fest, you didn't like Sesame Street as a kid. No, you're not a terrible person. It just wasn't your thing. And that's fair. PokeFan, we were talking about the same video. Yeah, that's the one. That same video, yeah. It's frickin' hilarious. I died laughing, man. Suspicious, you like the Count's cameo on Family Guy. I think I remember that cameo. It's kind of weird. Is that... Oh, I forget, is it that one, or is it the Elmo where he's addicted to smack? It's one of those two. Mr. Marcus, exactly. Yeah. And it's hilarious. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I feel that I may have despawned Corvisquire. Don't do it. God damn it. I wanted to hit this thing, and I think the Corvisquire... I think if the Corvisquire moves off the edge of the grass patch, that it despawns. Lame. Well, Shiny Faster, I don't watch frickin' Caillou, because Caillou was after my time. I just know he's the stupid little bald kid. Ah, Suspicious, gotcha. Okay, that... I did not remember that one. To be fair, I stopped watching Family Guy after about Season 4. But I think they're on about Season 20 now. So... It stopped being good after a little while. No, Blue's Clues. Blue's Clues was after my time as well. I watched Sesame Street as a kid. I watched Fraggle Rock. I liked Fraggle Rock. Now, I watched a show called Lamb Chops. I don't know if you ever remember Lamb Chops. It was a lady that had her puppets, and they were all animal puppets. And Sherry Lewis. Sherry Lewis was the one, and she died of brain cancer, which is sad. Teletubbies, after my time. Way after my time. I did, however, watch, what is it? Thomas the Tank Engine. I watched a lot of Thomas the Tank Engine. That was during my time. No, Dinosaur King came out after I was a kid. Didn't get to watch it. Oh no, Mr. Marcus, you do know. You know your lamb chops. Yes, that song never ended. Oh man. Chicken game, that's true, right? And that's why it's funny. It's because that's exactly where your mind goes, right? Never watched World? Never did. Watched a little SpongeBob, but SpongeBob was largely after my time as well. I sure as hell watched Walking with Dinosaurs. Yes. That came out when I was a teenager, and that was the coolest thing. I remember it was coming on like during dinner time. And I'm like, no, I'm going to miss some of it. And so I sat there and I ate dinner as quickly as possible. And I asked to be excused from the table. And I had to, like, wait another 30 minutes or something. I finally was able to go back and watch it. And, God, I just, like, binge-watched that as much as I could. Well, see, E-Rock, so here's the thing. Right? Is that I'm so old that I remember the Krat Brothers. I remember their original show. Before Wild Kratts and before Zaboomafoo, they had Kratts Creatures. And I watched that show. And it probably only ran for like 1 season or 2 seasons. But I watched the shit out of it whenever I could as a kid. I also watched Wishbone, because Wishbone was my jams. And taught me most of what I remember about classic literature. Any like trivia question I get correct about classic literature is largely thanks to Wishbone. Which, if you don't remember, is a little Jack Russell Terrier who would act out famous works of literature, and it was awesome. I never watched Sagwa, the Chinese Siamese cat. I did not watch that, no. What else? I did not watch The Wiggles. Wait, but Santa Rakuten, are you even Australian? How many Australian shows did you watch? I did used to watch this show about, a family of koalas that I can't remember quite what it was called. I think that was Australian. I also watched a show... Oh, I watched Babar, which is the elephant. Babar the elephant. I watched that too. Okay, Regis, what's going on, man? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. No. No, absolutely not. No, never watched Dinosaur Train. That was after my time as well. Couldn't do it. And Santa Rakuten, that's fair, man. Mr. Marks, you know a bar in Hawaii that plays Bob Ross 24/7 and people just watch and drink? To be fair, I can do that. It's called My House and Twitch. Alright? So, I could do it if I wanted. No, it's probably very fun. Okay, Reed just got your second shot. Nice, man. I hear the second shot knocks you out a bit, so I hope you feel okay. But congrats and congratulations on fully moving into your new place. I hope your bed is set up already because you might need it. You might need somewhere to crash after the shot, but regardless, that's awesome, man. Oh, I heard another Corvisquire. Do not despawn, Corvisquire, I swear to God. Yeah, suspicious, exactly. I'm so old that, like, by the time some of y'all started growing up, all the shows were old hat already, you know. Nate, my favorite movie candy is, Junior Mints a little bit. So, Junior Mints a little bit. I think that stupid thing did despawn. God damn it. Bastard. Anyway, Junior Mints a little bit, but the real one is Bunch of Crunch. I love Bunch of Crunch. They're my favorite movie candy. KV, just the bet is getting there tomorrow. Okay. I hope they can set it up for you a little bit. Or at least get like your mattress and box spring on the floor, so you can just roll onto it if you need to. Suspicious. See, here's how old I am. I don't know what Yu-Gi-Oh! GX is, but when I was about 10 years old, after Pokemon started getting popular, they started putting on Yu-Gi-Oh! As well, and so I watched a little of the original Yu-Gi-Oh! When that was airing. Whenever abouts that was. And you also like Horrible Histories, which I had never seen. Wait, what is the difference between regular Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh! GX? What is the big difference here? Because whatever it is, I don't know it. What am I doing? I guess I can keep playing for a little while. Trying to think about what I'm going to end the stream today, but I think I'm going to try to hit 350 encounters today. The Yoshi Sora, that's fine that it's after Yu-Gi-Oh! But what is the difference? That's the big question. That I don't know, man. Mr. Marcus, if it was a Christian show, I probably didn't watch it, no. Be honest about that. I was allowed to watch educational TV when I was a kid, and that's it. Which was fine. You know, most of it came on PBS, but it was all good. There's 5 arcs of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yugi's not even the main character. It's some jerkwad named Jaden. Who the hell is Jaden? Hold up. I'm looking this up. Jaden from Yu-Gi-Oh! Is, who the what is that mess? That's not the Yu-Gi-Oh! I remember. Hey, that's super kind of weird. Good to know. He's not even got, he's got this weird... Oh, he's got some kind of, like, blade on his arm or something like that. I don't know. Anyway. Killer, yes. I did watch Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. It's a fantastic movie. I actually saw it way too early. I saw it when I was a kid. And there's a scene at the end of the movie where the, people are going into the very first of the chambers up in there, and they the guys got their head chopped off or whatever, and I thought it was some kind of weird monster up in there, and it frightened me as a child. In the original Yu-Gi-Oh series, Pegasus was under 30. I suppose he was. How is he so successful for being under 30? I definitely thought that dude was like 50. I blame the silver hair. Honestly. I did watch the original Dinosaurs, yeah. Which I just realized that I had no idea how I hadn't realized it. But, you know, Jessica Walters just passed away. Apparently she played the mom character in Dinosaurs back in the day, and I had no idea. But I did remember that. Or I did find that out today. But I mean, I watched it when I was a kid. Shiny Tail, though, I definitely suggest completing the living shiny decks in a totally random fashion. It allows you to have a lot of freedom. It doesn't get you bogged down with any one specific type of hunting, a la Masuda method, or soft reset or something like that. So I would just do it in whatever order you want to, man. Oh, Kyle, okay, sure. I'll take your word for it. So it's Yu-Gi-Oh, but in high school, is what it is. And that's it. That's the entire point of the series. Yu-Gi-Oh, except everybody's in high school and also plays Yu-Gi-Oh cards. For some reason. Is there any of this, yeah, banishing to the Shadow Realm thing? Is there any of this, basically trying to kill the other person in high school? Because that could seem a little weird, man. Nobody's suspicious. If you haven't seen Horrible Histories, I should. Well, maybe I'll check it out. Is it on YouTube? If it was on YouTube, I could totally watch it. Levi, have I ever seen Fanboy and Chum Chum? I don't think so. I'll look it up and see if I've seen it before. Fanboy and Chum Chum. That's definitely not going to be something totally random. Fanboy and Chum Chum. No, that was about 10 to 15 years after my time, apparently. I did watch some Jackie Chan's adventures when I was a kid. In fact, Theo did too, and one of our go-to jokes, one of our inside jokes is looking at each other as we're about to leave or something and just say, one more thing! And it's entirely because of Jackie Chan adventures. Oh, man. K-Regis, were they high schoolers in the original Yu-Gi-Oh series? I don't know. I guess Yugi seemed a lot younger than that, but maybe he could be a freshman or something. I don't know. Why are there so many Indeedee and so few damn Corvisquire? Levi, no, I did not watch the Berenstain Bears, but I did read the Berenstain Bears books as a kid. I don't think they really had a TV show of that when I was a kid. I don't know. I don't really remember. It was a long time ago. You people have to realize, is that what I say, when I was a kid, was like 25 years ago. So, I can't remember all this stuff. It's been too long. Yugi is vertically challenged, I wonder how many vertically challenged characters are out there. Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist is also vertically challenged. But I think he makes a much bigger deal of it. than Yu-Gi-Oh does. No. Oh, 15 is pretty young. I think a 15-year-old could be that short. Some people are late bloomers after all. You know? No. Oh, Mr. Marcus, of course I get the DuckTales song stuck in my head. Absolutely. I would sing it, but my voice is hoarse and nobody wants to hear it anyway. But I do. It's one of the catchiest TV theme songs of all time. Patty Boy. Oh, good to know. I don't remember which Litten it is. Oops. I got kind of close on Litten. I guess that it was gonna be overall white colored, I guess. Oh, damn it. Kid Regis, you're gonna make me sing it. Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. I'm not gonna try to hit the high notes. Forget. That's good. I had to sing a little bit of it. I had to, man. I had to. Yoshi, sir, good enough. Good to know. But I think it's funnier if he's just kind of short the entire time, because it makes him have a chip on his shoulder, right? As opposed to him just growing up because he's older, right? Being short makes him, for example, it makes people underestimate him, right? As opposed to people underestimating him because he's young. I think that was a better character trait, you know? Random guy, what are you calling him? Some little bean? Some little guy that you can't even see over the top of your shoe? What, like you need to see him with a magnifying glass or something? Is that what you're saying? And I didn't say any of that. Oh, I did used to love the Wild Thornberries. Yeah, that shit was my jams. And only years later did I realize that Nigel Thornberry was voiced by Tim Curry, because, like, of course he was. And freaking Tim Curry, absolute freaking legend, man. Anyway, the Wild Thornberries is awesome. And there's one character David Tennant could play. It's maybe Scrooge McDuck, but only because he's just so Scottish anyway. And Yoshi, so that's exactly it, man, because I was an animal nerd too. I just loved watching shows about other animal nerds. And, but the only thing I remember from it now, I watched like every episode as much as I could. The only thing I remember from it now is a recurring line in one of the episodes from Nigel Thornberry. Again, it's portrayed by the great Tim Curry. The entire time he's telling everybody, like, we should build, and he calls it this thing, a cabalito. Like that. I can't even really do Tim Curry justice, but it's that thick British accent trying to say the word cabalito. And nobody knows what the hell a cabalito is. And then at the end of the episode, it turns out it's like a canoe or some shit. But they think it's like some, like, forest monster or something like that. And then it ends up being a canoe at the end of the episode. Nate, I may be the only one that thinks that I like that likes the original more than Brotherhood, but I really truly do. I find it to be much, much better. There's maybe a perfect version of Full Metal Alchemist somewhere out there that is kind of a mix between the original and Brotherhood. And whatever that is, that would be the ultimate one. They need to make it into like a live-action TV show, HBO style. All right, make it super serious, high budget, Game of Thrones level budget. It'd be great. Oh, the ending's so much better in the original. I like it better in the original. Because it doesn't devolve into superhero bullshit, you know? Like in the I don't even know the end of Brotherhood. I'm just basing it off the manga because I did read the entire manga. The original ending brings all the characters together and is heartbreaking, and I love it. And that's much better to me. Well, no spoilers. I mean, it's been out frickin' forever. But I won't spoil it. No, I'm not gonna spoil it, don't worry. I've already said my piece. Either you agree with me or you don't agree with me, and that's fine. You don't have to agree with me. I agree with myself, and that's really the important part here. So, where the hell are these Corvisquire, man? No. I almost hit a Shuckle. That would have been awful. That Shuckle would have knocked me right off my bike. Ah, Yoshi Sword. Clearly you haven't seen the follow-up movie to the original Full Metal Alchemist anime. Which isn't, I'm not saying it's a great movie, but does give some closure to everything. Kyle, the Akama ga Kill, is that the same as Kill La Kill? Which I watched like the first episode of and then stopped watching. And I don't know anything about it. Except that there was a region that I didn't keep watching it, I don't know. Oh, they're not the same thing. Well, then I have no idea what this... I don't know what that anime is. Never mind. Yoshi, so you have seen it, but you don't remember it. Okay. Fair enough. I'm not going to spoil it for you, then. In case you want to watch it again. I'm not going to sit here and say it was the best thing in the world, but it did give some closure to everything. That's all. Well, I don't know this other thing because it's in Japanese. Does it have, like, an English name I might have heard of? Akama ga Kill? I don't know. I don't speak Japanese. Mr. Marcus, I have never seen Stargate. I've always meant to watch the original movie, because I will watch anything with Kurt Russell in it. And, but I've never seen that. So... the character's name is Akama ga Kill. And it's just named after the character? Is that it? Akame. Wait, what is it? Akame ga Kill. Alright, fine. Oh, the character's name is Akame, gotcha. Well, what does ga Kill mean? That's the part I have a question about. Patty boy, don't even talk like that, man. Patrick Stewart is the healthiest looking, I want to say, like 80-year-old person I've ever seen. Maybe something like that. I don't know. I'm going to find out how old Patrick Stewart is right now. Patrick Stewart. Age. Patrick Stewart is exactly 80 years old. Nailed it. I'm the best at this sort of thing. Nate, he's got to kill. I mean, he's got to kill? Well, then why not just say that? Just say Akame got to kill. I don't speak Japanese. I don't know what this is. I've never heard of it before. That's good to know. I have learned some things today. Oh, yeah, there's that Mortal Kombat movie coming out. God damn it, all I wanted to do was friggin' encounter the friggin' NDD. God damn it. Ow, she's not even the main character and they're naming animes after her? What is this bullshit? Absolute bullshit, man. No, K. Regis. Uh-oh. Wipe as much off as you can, man. And then just add a bunch of ketchup. Oh, goodness. No. Why are there so many Boltund? Ugh. Oh, good. Thank God, K-Readers. You can just wipe that shit off. And add more ketchup. Fatty boy, you might not be wrong. I don't want you to be right, though. Hey, I got a question about Pokemon Go. Does anybody have a question about... Does anybody have knowledge of Pokemon Go? They can answer my question. Gallardo-kun, I don't know what you're talking about, my friend. And K. Regis, I agree. Yeah, this would have been great if I was hunting Boltund here. I would have liked it so much. Alright, here's the thing about Pogo. Alright, question about Pogo. So, you know during the Kanto event, right? During the Kanto event, like, any Kanto Pokemon could be shiny. Right? did that include, like, wild evolutions? And if so, can wild Kanto evolutions be shiny now? Or is it just still the base forms? Because just having it be the base forms is pretty stupid. The evolutions cannot, okay. But, like, some evolutions definitely can. Like I knew Arcanine definitely could. And I think Arcanine still can. But yeah, it's just weird that some of them are that way and some of them are not. Okay. Well, good to know. It is still just the base. Alright. Because I had a Parasect on my screen. I was like, huh, that would be kind of cool if Parasect were shiny. But then I guess it can't be, so it doesn't matter. Nope. Oh, who do I even hit? Oh, thank God it's the stupid bird. Jesus Christ, this is more of a pain than I want it to be. I don't know, suspicious. I think on some level, Game Freak's got a good point. Which is that Kanto Pokemon are the most popular and the best recognized, and that's probably why they keep using them, right? They're not going to just, use Pokemon that nobody knows anything about. What they're trying to do is get new fans. They're trying to bring people into the series, as opposed to, using all the, just making a game for all the same fans over and over again. And their strategy, like it or not, has worked. And popular Pokemon is just about as popular as ever. So I think the point where it gets obnoxious is just Charizard. I think other Kanto Pokemon maybe need some love. But overall, I get why they do it. Oh, Yoshisaur. Hey, those community days might come back. I don't know. Hey, they're doing a Snivy community day finally. In like 3 weeks. No. 2 weeks. There's going to be a Snivy community day. It's going to be awesome. And especially because I am getting my second vaccine shot about then. Then I'll be fully vaccinated. That'll be so nice. Persona, stop wishing for a shiny Boltund. I don't need that mess in my life, man. Yoshisaur, I know Snivy can already be found shiny, but have you found a shiny Snivy? Because I haven't. Okay, Regis, yes, I know. I'm probably going to end up playing the community day from home anyway, because that's what I mostly do. But 2 weeks from then is going to be about my birthday, and so I am going out for my birthday this year, and it's going to be awesome. Well, Yoshisaur, this is the way they always do it. They start with the grass type, and then they move to the water and to the fire and the water type, and water type is always last. It's going to happen. Just give them a little time. At least they're getting here, you know. And K. Regis, I think that is something that I am definitely going to do. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a great idea, and I'm looking forward to it. For sure, man. The Gen 5 starters are exclusive to the Southern Hemisphere? What a rip, man. Frickin' no wonder I can't find a shiny Snivy. Which, should that be the case? Because it's getting to be spring and summer here in North America. I think Snivy is a real spring-summer Pokemon. Josh, you don't know me. I'll do it. I will do it, man, just to spite you. You watch. You watch and I will do it. Oh, man. Yeah, okay, good. Gen 5 should be exclusive to Europe. Wait. No, but Gen 5 is United States. I would say Unova's United States. Gen 6, maybe Gen 8 I could see being exclusive to Europe. But Gen 5 definitely should be exclusive to the United States, if anything. Or better, how about we let everybody have it? I think that's a lot better. Josh, no, I will not do that. I already have a shiny Corviknight. I don't need another one. K. Reed is fair enough. Yeah, Gen 6 is the France one, Gen 8 is the English one. And Gen 6 is in the game right now, so you may be thinking about Gen 6. Ah, yeah, Taurus is super lame. I at least get, what is that Pokemon called? Carnivine, which a lot of people don't get. So I'm fortunate there. Florida's really lucky, because I think they get Carnivine and Heracross and frickin' Corsola. Who knew that Florida was going to get the best Pokemon of them all? Master Bra, you want to have new forms for Oshawott, Rowlet, and Cyndaquil. Entirely possible. Entirely possible. We'll see what happens. I think they're definitely... One of the things I want to see from Pokemon Legends Arceus is definitely some new forms of Pokemon as they may have existed back in those times. Whatever the times of the game may be. So I am looking forward to that. Gallardicuno, as far as I know, Sigilif is only available in, like, Greece and maybe part of Turkey and maybe part of Egypt. But mostly Greece. And I don't know why Greece, because it's clearly based off the Nazca lines and should be exclusive to Peru, if anything. Or at least South America. But for some reason... I mean, what you could have done, Gallardicuno, is seen one in a gym. Because if you see one in a gym, then it counts as registering for your Pokedex. For some reason. And I had that happen to me when I saw a Kangaskhan in a gym when I didn't have a Kangaskhan yet. And so I always had that spot in the Pokedex, but marked out. Random guys, I could see some primals, but I want to see other Pokemon, like normal Pokemon. Like how they would have existed... back in those times. That, I think, would be really cool. Could get an ancient Meowth, you could. Or, like, some of the dog Pokemon could be ancient. I think it would be cool to have, like, Shinx there, right? But have Shinx be, like, an ice type. Or maybe an ice dark type. And have it, like, living only in the mountains or something like that. Would be really, really cool. I guess we already saw Shinx in the game. But what if there were two Shinx? I mean, we already have two forms of Gastrodon in the same game. Why not two Shinx? Maybe there could be a different Shellos then. That would be nice. Suspicious. I highly doubt that those Pokemon are going to be shiny huntable. But it could be possible. And if it is, I may actually hunt it there. Just to have something legitimate in my shiny dex. Or say that I legitimately hunted it. I think I would actually keep the Platinum one in my shiny dex because I like that one more. I don't know. Josh, I mean, there was a third design for Shellos that actually appeared in some of the game's code. It looked super weird. And so I'm glad we didn't get that, but it did exist. So anyway, so maybe they could dust it off for this current generation. His Gastrodon OP, I don't know about that. That's giving Gastrodon... I almost called it Astrodon, as if to, hone in on exactly what I meant. Astrodon is maybe not that good. No, I like it. I've used it in a playthrough before. It's fun. Well, yeah, if it has Storm Drain. If. Big if. Yes, Kev, I know it was a beta design. But we've known about that beta design for a very, very long time. It was in the original code for the Diamond and Pearl version. And not just the... yeah. It was in the original code. There could be a Central Gastrodon that would split off. There you go. That's what it could be. That would be a perfect way to implement it, I think. Oh, Kev, was it in the Gen 3 code? Yeah. Because Shellos was originally supposed to be a Gen 3 Pokemon. In Gastrodon. And that's why there's an East Sea and a West Sea one, is because it was supposed to be both sides of Hoenn. But as we all know, that didn't end up being the case. Ah, shit. They're coming after me, man. Oh, I really thought that was an NDD. Anyway. Well, Persona, but you know how long that takes in Gen 4, with Gen 4's already slow battles? Like frickin' forever, man. Elite Spectrum, congratulations on the Shiny Morpeko. Glad it didn't take you too long. Little over odds. But that's awesome, dude. No. All bad stuff. No, Kev, not only do they probably have, they definitely do. There are some people who have gotten to go to Game Freak HQ and check out some of the old files of designs that they never used. Some of those kind of get dug up every generation if they feel it works better in that gen. But there's one, for example, I know there's a design of like a two-headed cat Pokemon that they've never used. That somebody saw in Game Freak. And, like, that's all they were able to see. And they couldn't even, like, they weren't allowed to show what it actually looked like or anything. Oh. I accidentally crit on a struggle. I didn't mean to do that. Well. Levi, I think they were introduced to game early. I do. I don't know if intentionally or what exactly. Or why, even. But think about it. The, Gen 5 has, two sub-trios. They have the main box trio, and they have two sub-trios, the Genies and the Musketeers, right? It just seems weird to me that they'd have a trio based off the Musketeers, and even include a fourth Musketeer, when the next game was going to be based off France, unless they knew what that game was going to be based off of, and for some reason introduced this Pokemon a game early. When they clearly would have worked really, really well in a game based on France. And in Gen 6, we had no new sub-trio, and instead we just had the legendary birds all over again, for no reason. So all I'm saying is that we could have used that sub-trio. And then in Gen 4, we didn't get a sub-trio at all. Instead, we get in Gen 7, we didn't get a sub-trio. We got a sub-tetrad. Tetrad is the right word in the Tapus. And then in Gen 8, I don't know if we got a sub-trio in Gen 8. So, I might be totally talking out my ass. Does anybody know if there's a sub-trio in Gen 8 that I forgot about? I don't think there is, right? There's not. There's only the main Zacian Zamazenta Eternatus. I'm pretty sure. I guess you could say the Galarian birds kind of count. Yeah. Alright. Yes, that works. Galarian birds totally count. I'm down with it. I can't escape it. I'm getting used play rough on. Why? Use Wild Charge. Please use Wild Charge. See what the fuck happens. You idiot Boltund. Deers, the Calyrex and the horses may count. Yeah. I suppose. You're right about that. But I think the Calyrex in those, they don't feel like a real trio. Like, a trio feels like all the Pokemon being equal. That feels more like a sub-duo with Calyrex as the head. I mean, that feels like a new, like, main game trio almost, you know? I don't know. No. Get over here. Well, luckily we got the DLCs, so nobody can complain about it anymore, Kyle. Because the DLCs made everything right. So we're good. Don't need to worry about it anymore. And I don't think anybody can deny that the DLCs are kind of frickin' great. I certainly love them. So, it's gonna be alright. No. No. There are so many goddamn Boltund. Look at this. How is this Oh, because I have a fucking Lightning Rod Pokemon. Oh, god damn it. Oh, god damn it, 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 god damn it. God damn it, of course. How could I be such an idiot? Right? I'm not wrong. Lightning Rod is one of those abilities, right? Frickin' Lightning Rod. I made this Rhydon. I made this Rhydon amazing. And I can't even use it. Oh, you know what I can do? Check this out. Do I have one? I think I have one. Check this out. Bag. What is Lightning Rod the hidden ability? I'm about to do this. Ability thing. Oh, I don't have one. Fudge. Maybe it's a battle thing. No. Damn it. Alright, never mind. Well, that was a huge disappointment. Alright. Fine. Look. Here's what's gonna happen. Just gonna fly somewhere else, damn it. I didn't mean to. I gotta heal things up. It's actually later than I thought it was gonna be. Somehow. Well, it was all coalescing right at the right time. Guys, this is gonna have to be our stopping point for today. I'm sorry. I gotta go. Wait, no, do I have to go? Oh, never mind, I lied. I don't have to go. Never mind. I lied. I keep forgetting what time it is. I'm good. I'm going to 350. I'm going to 350 encounters. I forgot what time it was. We're good. I'm staying. Swap. We're going here. Gamer Boy the best. Thank you for the follow. Usually I have to leave at 8 o'clock, but I don't have to leave this time at 8 o'clock. So, I'm good today. Yes. I'm just gonna bike over there. It's not too far, I don't think. Maybe it totally is. We flying. I'm getting lazy. I could buy the ability capsule, but I'm not gonna do that, is the thing. For me, it's 8 o'clock p.m., which is, a time that I do things at. But today, I forgot the times had changed, so we're good. Nate, that's on you. Can't tell you when to do your own homework. Oh, man. No, Kyle, it's good. I just switched out Pokemon. I don't have to worry about it anymore. We're fine. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Why is there even Gyarados there? Weird. Suspicious. It is exactly midnight for you. Good to know. No. Oh, shit. That is a large cotton puff ball that I totally did not realize was there. My mistake. Anyway. Shiny Tailo, I also love the Dex Nab method. It is probably my favorite of all the shiny hunting methods. I like it better than anything else. It's the perfect combination of, like, really good odds and interactivity and all this stuff. Well, Patty Boy, I think there's multiple Pokemon like that. You can't really blame Roselia. You know? I mean, are you saying that Snorlax was introduced too early because they gave it a baby form? That's not fair to Snorlax. It's just a baby Snorlax, you know. I don't know. I know there's a lot of people that I don't know. The only Pokemon I think were released at Generation 2. Oh, the question is there anything that was released at Generation 2 late? That I don't know. That I haven't really thought about. Zygarde maybe was a Generation 2 early. Why release it in Gen 6, have it do nothing, and then give it all this extra stuff in Gen 7? Unless you're planning on a Gen Z game and then never released it. Noivern was also meant for Gen 5. How about that? I can maybe see that. I think it looks a lot better in Gen 6. I actually really like Noivern and Noibat. I think they're great Pokemon. I don't know. That's good. I definitely forgot what time it was, though. Today, my thing starts at 9 o'clock and not 8 o'clock. Should Honchkrow have been with Murkrow? I mean, there's a lot of, cross-gen Pokemon. And I really appreciate how they had cross-generation Pokemon in both Gen 2 and Gen 4. I think that's something that needs to come back in a major, major way. They did it a little bit with these, you know, evolving regional forms, but I think there needs to be more of it. Maybe in the Pokemon Legends Arceus game, we'll get some of that. Well, Patty Boy, I think the difference there is that at the time, it was Game Freak's intent, and they've said this in several videos or interviews, that they envisioned every Pokemon at some point having a full 3-generation line, or 3-stage line. Clearly that changed after they decided that Mega Evolutions were a thing, and it still could have worked. They should have reserved Mega Evolutions for those Pokemon that were already fully had a 3-stage line, but then they didn't do it, and they totally screwed everything up for everybody. So, what are you gonna do? Yeah, we could go back and get a Kanto Surfetched and a Kanto, what do you call that? Man, I don't remember even that thing's name. Shit. Cursula. That's it. Cursula is a little... I was really excited for it at first, but it ended up a little underwhelming. But certainly the Obstagoon. We need a Ho and Obstagoon. Whoa. That was close, man. That frickin'... That hound was right on my heels, dude. Why are there so many Boltund? I hate Boltund. They hate me, but I hate Boltund. Well, Gamer Boy, if you've completed your Pokedex except for Spiritomb, I suggest you go get a Spiritomb, man. And true, Gallardicuno, Kangaskhan could have used an evolution. Now it doesn't get it. Now it doesn't get one. It's so sad. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Where my Corvisquire at? Too many other Pokemon. Aha. 10% my ass a little bit. I don't think these Corvisquires are showing up at the 10% they're supposed to show up at. Especially with all the KOs I'm getting. Is Cursula OP broken? I've never seen anybody use Cursula in competitive play or anything. Kev, I know, man. We gotta have baby Pokemon come back. Baby Pokemon are adorable. And I like them. And so I don't know why we don't have more of them. Persona, is that it? Are all these Boltund chasing me because they know I'm a dog person? I mean, because I am a dog person. I love dogs. But, like, just for this one hunt, I just wish they wouldn't. Oh, man. Has there been a fighting ground-type Pokemon? I don't know if there has been. But there should be. I mean, Marowak obviously should have been a fighting ground-type. I don't know why Marowak is not fighting ground-type. They just need to retcon that. They just need to pretend it was that way all along. Not even explain it. Not even have a regional form of anything. Just Marowak is a fighting ground-type now. Persona, I guess. I mean, I don't know how to use Cursula either, so I'm in the camp of how exactly are you supposed to use Cursula? Gamer Boy can't connect to the internet. Well, that'd do it. I suppose you could get Spiritomb in an earlier game where it wasn't so hard to get. And then just transfer it up. Or transfer one in from Pokemon Go. Or ask somebody to trade you one. I feel like there's a lot of options here. I guess trading won't work unless you have the online either. Well, but you could do it on the GTS. Oh, no, you need the online for that. Well, what are you going to do? Kyle, I think so, yeah. I mean, what do you mean by split evolutions? It would be. But I guess, well, I guess the Galarian Slowpoke and Slowking, or Slowbro and Slowking, count as branched evolutions. But that's the only one I think would count. As the other Galarian forms can't evolve. They don't branch from a Kanto form. I guess you could say the Mr. Mime. I guess the Mr. Mime maybe counts. Toxtricity, kind of, but not really, because those aren't two different Pokemon. That's not different from, say, Lycanroc, you know? Right? I guess Yamask, but again, No, because Galarian Yamask is always going to evolve into Runerigus. And Unova Yamask is always going to evolve into Cofagrigus. Those, I don't think those count. And Coughing might count. But then again, Coughing and Sword and Shield can only evolve into Galarian Weezing. So I'd say it's probably not a branched evolution now. But it could count in the future. And technically those aren't two different Pokemon. So it kind of technically doesn't count still. I don't know. They're not two different Pokemon. It's one Pokemon with the same form. Which again makes it no different from Lycanroc. Bean, thank you for the follow, man. You could count something like Runerigus or Cursula if the Kanto form could evolve into that too. Well, Eevee doesn't have a new evolution, so... Yeah, so it can't be a form. Runerigus would count, but only Galarian Yamask can evolve into it. I don't know. Hey, it's Game Freak's fault that they're calling these things forms. It's not my fault. They're the ones trying to get around it. Gorf, I think the Dratini needs a regional line where it is pink-colored. And it is... shit, I think it despawned one. God damn it. It's because my controller didn't go the direction I wanted it to go. Anyway, Dratini needs a regional form that's Dragon Fairy type. That should definitely happen, and it's pink-colored. And there's all sorts of fluffy clouds and feathers and things. It'll look great. Kev, shut up. You can't know that. You can't possibly know that. K. Regis, but, I mean, Grimer, though, so... You know. Yeah, but Gorf, only Mega Altari is Dragon Fairy type. And it doesn't have a different form, so... Doesn't count. They could have done it, and they didn't do it. Cal, you like the regional mons or the shiny color of their other form, which is fair. Exactly like Grimer, for example. But, I mean, that's a good way to do it. It's good inspiration. I think it could be done a little better than Grimer did it. You know, having a different highlight color or something like that, but it's still alright. Random guy is so mad. I don't know why people are still mad. Oh my god, I can't believe Dratini evolves into Dragonite. As if lots of other Pokemon don't change drastically as they evolve. Right? Like, come on, man. They got a fish that evolves into an octopus. We really can't be talking here, you know? And there are probably other examples that I could come up with if I cared enough. But I don't, so... It's just a thing. It's a part of evolution. Some things look drastically different. It happens in real life, too. For example, whales evolved from something that looks rather like a small deer. Right? But we don't go around and say, oh, I can't believe it. I don't think small deer should evolve into whales. That's just crazy. Nobody says that, you see. That's true. Gengar is totally different. Golem is another example of that. Golem, a lot of those Pokemon that evolved by trait are totally different. You don't hear anybody saying, oh, I don't think Graveler could evolve into Golem. That just shouldn't happen. Nobody says it. Just people complaining for complaining's sake. E-Rock, it's possible. I mean, they could be technically different forms. They could just be two different forms based on where a shelter bites it. It's slow bro, you know, smart form and slow bro, dumb form. I don't know. You could call it something nicer. Intelligent form, maybe. I don't know. Well, Levi, what if two of those arms, what if two of those four arms are like fake arms? What about that, man? And Juanito, no worries, man. I know all about work meetings running long. I was in a work meeting today that ran super long, and I didn't like it. Yeah, exactly, Kyle. Caterpillars and butterflies is totally different. Nobody complains about caterpillars and butterflies. Tadpoles and frogs. You know? Oh, I don't think Caterpie should evolve into Butterfree. It's not real. It shouldn't happen. Nobody says it, because nobody would say, you know. Anyway. It's part of the game. And you can't change anything. I just realized something. I think my entire team is made up of female Pokemon. Hold up. Well, still like to check now. I also despawned another Corvisquire. So that's fun. Anyway, guys, that is 350 Pokemon, 350 Corvisquire. That is my chosen stopping point for the day. The real stopping point this time. Alright, and we are going to go raid somebody who's doing a cool hunt. I don't know who that person is. That one's not a bad one. You know what? It's here. I'm just going to do it. Guys, I want you to go show this streamer some love. With the message, Kangas Kid 18 sends over the Kangas crew. Thanks for coming out tonight, guys, and as always, we are going to see you on the next Shiny